what we're here for actually is, a lot of people see the sensationalism that these TV shows have, you know, and everything going, oh, right, well, it's not really like that, because for a start, if you're an investigator, you've been around this thing so many times, these things do not phase you out like you see on the television, you know. So what we want to do is we just want to give you a sample of what it's like from our actual perspective, not what you see on the television. So the first thing we're going to have a little kind of, a little shot. This is a series of workshops that well, we've been putting together. At the moment we've got about 4 or 5 written. But what we're going to give you is, we're going to give you 3 tonight. We're going to just put in an abridged version, just to give you a sample of what we're hoping to do. We're hoping to do a bigger workshop towards the end of the summer, maybe into the fall. A day's workshop from like 10 in the morning through to about 9 at night or something, a whole series of these things. So, anyway, without much ado, we'll go into the first one. The first one we're going to talk about, perhaps in our second workshop, but it's talking about photographic and light anomalies. Now, as investigators, probably the first thing that we always get is presented with a camera or a photograph, and people are saying, look at that, look what I caught on my camera. Right, now, don't get me wrong, it's not a nuisance. We like to see these things because for 2 reasons. One, we get to see what you guys' perspective is on this thing, but we always find 1 or 2 really, really good photographs, you know, that we can't explain, you know, which gives us a little bit more kind of fun. But anyway, so as investigators, we must know exactly what we're looking for in the way of natural phenomena. Simply because if somebody presents a photograph to you, you want to give them an answer. You can't just simply say, oh, it's something paranormal. You've got to give them a positive answer to what it could be. You've got to deduce, you've got to look at all the possible facts, and then when you've exhausted all the possible options, then you can turn around and say, maybe you've got something there. So only after we've ruled out the normal causes can we possibly entertain the notion of paranormal causes. So it's the aim of this workshop to illustrate some of the natural phenomena to look for in your process of elimination. Now we've got some examples here for you. The first one on the left shows a gravestone with 2 so-called orbs, one either side of it. The one in the middle was one my wife took down in St Augustine in December, in St Augustine Lighthouse. Now the orb to the top right, we took a series of shots, and it appeared in about 2 out of the 10, 12 that we took. And then to the one to the right is one we see all the time. This is a favourite for people going on ghost walks. Look at this, and it looks exactly like that. There's always an excuse, there's always a reason for something, so we've got to go through them, we've got to eliminate all the possibles before we can actually say that there's anything untoward.